Go Sports Radio. Carver and Cuthbert here with you. Live from Borrelli's Taproom in Long Beach. On the island. Doors open between one fern.
One table.
Thursday here in Long Beach. What a day. A little warm today, but that's all right. There's a little breeze. And we have Matthew Fitzpatrick missing birdie putts in Scotland as well.
Oh,
as we get the Scottish Open at the Renaissance Club. It's not the Renaissance Club over there, Paulie. The Renaissance Club is where they are playing this week before our last major of the year. Next week, the Open Championship, which I'm very excited for. You know how much we're going to be here next week talk about the Open Championship because this is our last show for 2 weeks because we're off next week, vacation. So we got to get it all in today.
As much as we can.
We got to get as much in as we can on a Thursday here. And there is a lot to get to. The Yankees and the Mets are both playing afternoon games today. Yankees will try to split the 4 games in Tampa. I highly doubt they'll do it. But they lost last night to the Rays, and they will try again here today. The Mets will play the Royals also this afternoon, just after 1 o'clock over at Citi Field. So a very nice day for that. Over there, we have some World Cup to do as the quarterfinals start today. Senegal and Morocco are playing at Foxborough, Boston Stadium, as it says. I can't call it Gillette Stadium. Boston Stadium.
Can't make sense out of that.
Is where it is. We can't have those sponsors up there for us. That's for
Foxborough's
sure.
Quite a distance away.
Foxborough is it. That is true too. Foxborough is quite a distance away from Boston. So calling it Boston Stadium really doesn't add up either. Could have called it New England Stadium. Could have did that. That wouldn't have been a bad one to do. Lots of soccer today, including we learned yesterday that me and Paulie are not allowed to talk about the MLS anymore. People were very upset.
I think we're okay with that, actually.
It's okay. If you don't want us to talk MLS anymore, we're going to be perfectly fine with it. Man, did everybody let us know.
It's still going.
How wrong we are about the salary structure of that league.
You want to get in.
So you know what? There's a reason why I don't watch it. And you people just made it so that I'm not going to watch it anymore. I mean, geez. Sorry. We'll get into that later on, and we'll talk about the quarterfinal matchups in the World Cup. I actually have a few other things I forgot about too. You know who's back on Saturday night?
Saturday night.
Hasn't fought in 5 years. He's back Saturday night. Your boy Conor McGregor.
Oh boy,
is back fighting Max Holloway on Saturday night.
Where?
Vegas, T-Mobile.
Vegas.
Yeah, T-Mobile. Right. His first fight since 21 when he got his ass beat. Oh, he broke his leg. That was the fight he broke his leg, right?
Is Tortorella going to be in his corner?
You know what? Torts.
Did he get hired for a fight, maybe?
Maybe Torts would be a good cut man for Conor.
Just for the fight and the now.
On Saturday night in that. So Conor McGregor back. UFC Saturday night. I thought he should have just become an actor. He was so good in that Roadhouse. Amazon. I thought he did a great job at that. I'm surprised he's fighting again.
I got a rule. There were 2 fantastic Patrick Swayze movies.
Yeah.
One was Roadhouse.
Yeah.
And the other was
Point Break.
Point Break.
And they should have never redid it.
Don't remake Patrick Swayze movies. I think somebody did Ghost.
Dirty Dancing. Dirty Dancing.
Yeah,
they shouldn't remake that one either, but I think they have, right?
Yeah.
Havana Nights or whatever.
Cut it out.
I will say Point Break is one of my 5
Johnny Utah baby
favorite movies of all time. And just on that principle alone, I refuse to watch that remake that they did.
I won't either.
I will not watch it because I know that it wouldn't even be a 10th or 100th of what the original Point Break was. So that's why I refuse to watch it.
Red Hot Chili Pepper members in the new version?
I mean, come on. I mean, I guess Chad Smith, he's like a doppelganger for Will Ferrell, right? So he could have. McGregor did a good job in the Roadhouse movie. I played a good villain.
It seemed like, but I'm not watching.
Okay, well, we got that on the docket as well.
One?
And
I might need to make a second one after his fight on
probably not
Saturday.
And I never asked you this yesterday either. We'll get to it at some point. Do you match an offer sheet for an $18 million player? The Philadelphia Flyers gave to Carlsson, right? And I think the Ducks, is that up today or tomorrow? They haven't to match the $18 million AAV.
Hey, as a huge fan of Neil Smith and the New York Ranger days, yeah, sure, I'm all for it. Yeah,
they tried that with Sakic, right?
Baby.
Yeah, they tried it with Sakic, and it did not go very well. So that's a decision that's coming down the pike as well in the NHL. But let's get things going. Mike Carver along with Paul Cuthbert down here at Borrelli's here. Johnny Utah is a Buckeye legend, Eddie. That's true. Played in the Ohio State. Don't you, Johnny Utah? Ohio State, the Rose Bowl.
Bodie.
You threw for how many touchdowns? That was just classic. It really is.
Do you think Bodie survived? Survived the wave in Australia?
Down in Australia. I obviously they want you to believe that he didn't, clearly, and I don't think that he did. No, I don't believe that he did survive. All right, lots to get to and not a lot of time. Let's start with the Yankees. Unfortunately, 3-0 loss last night in Tampa. Cole pitched 6 1/3. They got befuddled by Shane McClanahan, who is a good pitcher. But again, these guys, this Yo Diaz kills the Yankees. He was 4 for 4 last night. It is amazing how they can never get him out. I don't know what's happened to Bellinger over the last couple of weeks. That's been a complete
6 hits.
Just really, really poor job. And then today, they are going to run out. I guess you would call it a bullpen game with Blackburn the Pirate starting and Drew Rasmussen going for the Rays as they will look to avoid losing the series. They can split the 4 games, which I guess, considering how they were playing coming into it, you would take at this point. Are you okay? Obviously, or do you just want to see them go further down the spiral here today? And
I don't know. The Yankees Twitter's starting to break, man. It's starting to break. It's starting getting real tough out there. It really, really is.
They really are starting to snap a little bit. You're not wrong about that.
It's tough to watch a 9-inning game of the New York Yankees right now. And as bartender Tommy brought up before, and the fact that you're wearing the Marlins cap here tonight.
Yeah.
This is from Everything Yankees yesterday. New York Yankees are 50-42 with a $292 million payroll. And the Miami Marlins are also 51-42 with a $78 million payroll.
My man Kyle Stowers been on fire.
And they
for the Miami Marlins.
Drops the note here that Miami also plays in a much better division.
That's very true. Phillies, Braves, Nats, and, all over 500.
Team from Queens. Huh?
There is a team from Queens in there too, I guess, if you want to consider. Well, and the National League overall.
Somebody's got to hold down the basement.
The National League overall is better than the American League. American League's pathetic. So, yeah.
Go Marlins.
And I did go with the Marlins cap today. We're going with the Marlins teal.
That looks kind of new.
This is the 97 World Series edition.
Now, how long have you had that?
It's fairly new. So, because
vintage.
When they started wearing the teal again, I was all in on it. I love the teal for the Marlins, so I had to go with it today, which I'm proud.
And
of.
I am. And this is a no cap Thursday for me today. It's very well. I'm
you don't
to grab
usually you got the Borrelli's cap on.
My Borrelli's cap, and it's not there.
Yeah, no Borrelli's cap for you.
Flowing, beautiful gray silver hair today for the fans.
No Volpe in the lineup today. You want the Yankee lineup for?
Let's have some fun with it. I mean, this is where we're at with the Yankees. Might have a little fun with the lineup and see what kind of chaos they're going to throw out there again.
Grisham, Rice, Dominguez, Bellinger, Caballero, Jazz, Schumann, McMahon is back. Austin Wells as well. Man, you've been all over Austin Wells too.
Oh, we're just waiting for him to break out.
McMahon's been back for the last couple of days. He just sucks. So that's really where we're at with that.
14 and 15-year-old catchers that are pretty damn good. That might do a better job. A couple of kids I coached.
Yeah.
It's painful. It's painful, Mike.
It is pretty painful. And they're going to play the Nats in D.C. this weekend. And you think that sounds, the Nats. The Nats have a really, really good offense. They've been scoring tons of runs. And the way the Yankees offense is going right now, I could see them losing that series this weekend too.
It's just not the way it used to be anymore. It's not. The Yankees just aren't scaring anybody anymore. So it doesn't matter.
Nor should they.
It doesn't matter anymore.
They're not that good.
Whether it's the Nats or the Royals or the Twins or the Reds. Doesn't matter anymore. They just don't have the lineup to take care of business.
They do not have the lineup to take care of business right now. I fully agree with you on that. We talked a lot about the Volpe stuff yesterday. The Michael K. backtrack.
It's all under control now, right?
It seemed to be they wanted you to know it was under control last night because, man, did they you talk about damage control.
Brought out the water hoses.
I mean, they were just, like you say, bringing out the water hose is a good way to go for it. talk about putting out flames. I mean, it was nonstop. Of course, Volpe at least did talk about it, and Cat and Boone obviously talked. This was Volpe's quote. It definitely caught me off guard. It's confusing just because it's not true. It couldn't be further from the truth. From my end, from our perspective, that's been very clearly communicated to Booney and the team, and I think this just kind of BS is what Volpe said to Brian Hoke of MLB.com. They did a lot of damage control last night.
Is the most important guy here. Did Michael Kay come out with another statement after these statements?
I don't know what he, I guess
When is his press conference?
I guess he does. I don't know. I didn't hear him early in the broadcast last night. I don't know if he said something on the broadcast about it or not. I'm not 100% sure. I feel like that would have been on Twitter. It is all right there in front of him, John. It's all right there in front of him, as Booney always likes to say. I think with how much spinning and damage they did, damage control they did, that only, for me, validifies even more that what Kay originally said was true. And someone actually went and found a clip from Joel Sherman like 3 or 4 weeks ago on his podcast saying Volpe doesn't want to play second base. And it was kind of not, nobody really picked up on it. But because Kay obviously said it, that makes Kay being the Yankee play-by-play announcer gets a little bit out there. Nuts. And Sherman and Heyman's podcast obviously gets a lot of gas. They had Cohen last week.
Mm-hmm.
But that kind of came back out that Sherman said something similar to this a few weeks ago, that Volpe doesn't want to play second, that he feels he's a shortstop, and it kind of was nobody really batted an eye at it. So I think that what Kay said 2 days ago was 1,000% true. There was obviously a lot of damage control that went around after it. It's just, you know what it is? It's something that, Paulie, I feel like it wouldn't be as big. How about this? I'll say it better. They wouldn't have made a mountain out of a molehill about it if the team wasn't so abysmally awful right now. If this was this kind of thing gets dropped when they're, winning 15 out of 20, nobody really cares.
Yeah.
It's because you combine the fact that they have been pathetic for the last few weeks, and then that comes out. It's just kind of like you're throwing more fuel on the fire, more wood on the fire, and you're just gassing it up even more. And that's why I think it's become the thing that it did last night, to the point where Volpe's got to talk, Boone's got to talk about it, this guy's got to talk about it, this one's going to feed information to this one about it. And that's how it all kind of spirals and snowballs out of control. You get into those things.
Man, the All-Star break couldn't get here any quicker for the Yankees.
Who?
The All-Star break couldn't get here any quicker for the New York Yankees.
I guess, but I mean, you're going to come out of it.
Now look at this guy. The Yankees. Yeah, we're open, pal. Get a beer, yeah.
Yeah, there's
It's the Carver and Cuthbert podcast. If you tell the bartender, you get a free Miller Lite draft.
That's true.
There you go.
That does
Yankee
happen.
Fan. First Yankee fan coming in. He's done with the team. He's now starting to drink during the day now.
And he coaches flag
That's
football.
how bad it's getting for Yankee
Coaches flag football, too. In the it was for me this year, too. It was a one-time experience for me also in that same league. It wasn't the league's fault, but it's a one-time experience for me as well.
Yeah, the All-Star break is here. Couldn't be any quicker.
They need it, but let me ask you this. Do you really expect things? You think that just the 4 days off is enough to – I mean, you're going to roll right in with the Dodgers right out of it as well. So you feel confident about that?
I don't know.
No,
I don't feel confident. I mean,
feel confident.
What are we going to do? I want to take the kid out to the stadium. But now I think we fully expect to be beaten every night. So that's an unfortunate state to be as a Yankees fan. No, I mean, look, this current lineup has had more than an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
With the guys that are out to step up to the plate and take care of business. And they have not.
They have not.
And they have played mostly subpar baseball teams this stretch, right? They have not played good baseball teams. And now good baseball teams are going to start coming into play here. So
they
outside of the
go
Rays,
Dodgers.
I apologize. Outside of the Rays, obviously this series.
Yeah, well,
but you go back to the Red Sox series.
Sure. Twins, Tigers, all that.
So
well, they go Dodgers, Pirates, Phillies, White Sox, Cubs, and Cubs out of the break. That's what they do out of the break.
How are the Cubs doing these days? I know they were back and forth a little bit.
They're 12 games over 500. You want to know what that means? They have the same. They have a better record than the Yankees.
They sure do.
So that's how.
Smaller payroll too, right?
Just about everybody has a smaller payroll. That would be, I mean, really, it's just the Dodgers and the Mets probably have a bigger payroll. That's about it. So you could say that for pretty much everyone, smaller payroll. Chris says, Chris in the chat says, Yankees in a free fall. Hate to see it. That's because Chris is a Boston fan, and that's why he hates to see it. Chris, I know Chris in the chat is a New England guy, and he of course, he's going to hate to see it. Chris, good to have you with us. John's in there. Eddie from Columbus. As well, getting involved here on a Thursday. They will 2 out of 3 against the Nats this weekend.
Come on, Mike.
Come on,
Mike.
Good vibes heading into the All-Star break. Come on, what do you say?
Come on.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I'm just
Weathers
watching
and
games
Sal
now for the
Friday.
commercials.
Schlittler and Nicolas on Saturday. You know, they're getting the bad part of the national rotation. They're getting Littell and Michaelis on Friday and Saturday. They should hit those guys.
Unless the Nats are throwing underhand, I don't give us much of a chance.
Well, Zach Littell kind of does throw underhand. He's so bad.
Wow.
So does Michaelis. So if they don't score runs this weekend, they're never going to score runs. Oh, Patty, come on. Patty out of the bunker here. We're trying to get Patrick Reed across the line for first-round leader.
Well, I'll say the
same
thing I said yesterday. If they win today, they're back in it.
They're back in it. What? So don't worry. They're back in it. If they win today, they're back in it. They're just fine. They're coming up in about a half an hour, 35 minutes in. Try to split the 4 games with the Rays. As far as the other side of town, Paulie, believe it or not, and I want you to hold on to your chair, the Mets won a game last night. It can happen. It can happen. 6-2, they beat the Royals.
Good for them.
The Royals were due for a letdown. They scored 31 runs the 2 days before that. So
Yeah.
I guess you got to give them a little bit of a rest. The Mets will try to win a series this afternoon with Sean Manaea against Michael Waka 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 for the Royals. Man, Manaea stinks. I think the Royals win today.
I think you've been saying that all year.
Yeah. And then the Mets play the Red Sox this weekend at Citi Field. And then I told you out of the break, you think the Yankees is bad? This is Mets off the All-Star break. At Phillies, at the Brewers, home for the Dodgers, home for the Braves, home for the Marlins.
Toast.
All those teams
Toast.
playing great right
Toast.
now. All of them.
Toast.
They have a good chance
your
to
tickets
lose.
up on
They got a
resale
good
now.
chance to lose 100 games.
That is
They got a good chance.
scary.
It's all right. The nerd will still have a job, though. The nerd, David Stearns, will still not going anywhere.
I am very disappointed in the state of baseball here in New York. I really, really am. I'm sorry. I'm not really diving in here too much.
The good thing is that I can tell you
Because
pretty much.
I don't really know what more there is to say. You know, it's been a roller coaster ride for me this season as far as being on this radio show and being angry and then being positive and then being mostly angry. And now I'm just kind of, I don't know.
Well, the good news is
sedated.
I can tell you exactly how the season will end. Yankees will make the playoffs and they'll lose in the playoffs to somebody. That's it. That's every year now. Mets won't make it. Yankees will. They'll lose in either the wild card round or the division.
So you
round.
don't think right now, and let's say they lose the series to the Nationals, is it not maybe time to discuss that they might not make the playoffs?
Yeah, American League's abysmal.
Come on.
They'll make the playoffs because they're going to do this. You got to remember, Paulie, they do the same thing every year. They play poorly in June and July.
Like you said
They'll
this
make
about
some
the Twins,
move
right?
That's
You
going
thought
to
they were
get
going to
them
sweep
all
the
excited.
Twins. I said this is a little bit of a different type of Yankee team.
They'll
that's
play well in
struggling here.
August and September. They're going to
don't
get
know.
everybody's hopes back up. They'll have a little burst in August and
I don't know.
September.
I don't think
They'll
so.
make the playoffs and they'll lose to the Rays in the ALDS or something. That's what they'll do.
I don't know.
Book it. Replay the tape.
There's no
in
life in
October.
this team. There's no life.
They're fine. Did Reed make
Striking
that
out.
putt?
They can't hit the ball, man.
Are you excited for the All-Star game on this week?
I am.
I know we're not going to
And
be
the
here
Derby.
next week. Ben Rice for Home Run Derby?
Every year, me and the kid, we watch. We go on vacation next week. We pop the TV on and we watch it together. I look forward to it every year.
So the trip always includes the Home Run Derby on Monday night.
And the All-Star,
and
yes.
the game.
Yes.
Remember, it ended in a tie last year, and they had the
TV
swing off?
outside by the pool.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. And you have a Yankee in the home run derby this year, so that'll get you somebody to root
Somebody
for.
posted Volpe was going to be in the home run derby too.
Yeah, that was a joke. that was
really struggling to get guys into this competition.
They did add Jordan Walker today. They are having a hard time getting guys in, and they did change the rules for you this year. Remember that.
Can't you win $1 million or something too?
$1 million to these guys is like a $20 bill.
Well,
in
not
our
for a
pocket.
young guy.
What are the new
younger
rules?
guy?
Just so you know, I want to make sure that you have it.
Maybe they should have let guys from the MLS hit in the derby so they can make more money.
Can you believe how upset people got by that? I want to save that. Hold on. Let me finish this, and then we're gonna get into that after. In each round, every swing counts, but if a player hits a home run on their final scheduled swing, they receive additional swings until they fail to hit a home run. All 8 players in the first round take 20 swings. The 4 players with the highest home run total advance. The semis go head-to-head, 15 swings apiece. I think the one thing they really needed to do also, like you said, they were tiring out some of the guys in the first round, like by the time clock and them taking 1,000 swings. And sometimes the best guys weren't winning. But it also made the event like 3 hours long. Like it was torturous.
It is long,
sitting through it. This sounds like it's gonna be a little bit quicker to get through, which isn't that bad right now. And who's officially in right now? Other than Rice, they have got Junior Caminero. Oh, Caglianone from the Royals is in. He's a bopper. Jordan Walker today. Wilson Contreras for the Red Sox, although he got hurt last night.
Okay.
So I would gather he's probably not going to do it.
Well, now Volpe has a chance.
And again, they need to have a Philly in it.
Yes.
The game's in Philadelphia. And did Harper say he'd only do it if he found the right pitcher or something like that? I saw him say, what does that mean?
Tommy, who's hitting for the Phillies in the home run derby?
Tommy, Harper needs a pitcher in the home run derby. Could we get you in? No, Monday night in Philadelphia. You could pitch to Harper in the home run derby. Can we sign you up for that? No! Tommy needs to pitch to Harper in the home run derby Monday night. Citizens Bank. He says he'll only do it if he has the right pitcher.
And even more important, Tommy, did we get Peroni's in?
But there's still.
That's it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
You're going to have to do that. A mud on a hot day. That's all right. They're cold. Like you said, they are cold.
If you do a Guinness, I'll do a Guinness. Yeah, I know.
But I can't break the string. I have a Miller Lite every time I come. I can't. That'd be like Tommy last week breaking the 69 shows in a row when he had the day off. I can't break the Miller Lite string.
I don't know if I can do it.
It's show promotion.
I don't know if I can do a mud, man. I'll think about it after the break.
Tommy already warned me for Frozen Friday not to try that margarita because I'm trying. I got to pick the kids up in camp. Don't try the Frozen Friday. Before we move on, why don't you let everybody know about it? Eddie in Columbus says nobody wants to be in the home run derby because of the monumental slumps people go on afterwards. Not everybody, Eddie, that happens to. There are some guys that they do bellyache, that it ruins their swing and that screwed them up. But
again, it's different.
I don't think, but
it's different this year. It's not as
no
much
matter how
wear
many
and tear.
swings they take, Paulie, they're still swinging for the fences every time. Like that's not what these guys normally do.
But it's soft pitch
at the plate.
They're not swinging against 90, 100 mile an hour pitches.
Oh, is that a birdie for Reed?
I don't know. I wasn't looking.
Is that a birdie for Reed? Is that a par? Oh, come
You're
on.
like
That's a par 5.
Like a dog
Patty.
running after a squirrel when we watch these golf games.
I'm sorry.
In the middle of a sentence.
I apologize.
And then you're talking at the.
It's all right. Go ahead. I
Who's leading? And where?
Tom Kim,
where's
Wiesberger.
Where's this getting paid?
This is at the Scottish Open at the Renaissance Club.
Okay. And who's leading?
Rory McIlroy, Tom Kim, Patrick Cantlay, and Brandt Wiesberger. All 5
and
under.
Who do you have?
Well, I have Patrick Reed for first round leader. I also have Rory, but he has not a great number, and it's a 4-way chop right now. So I was hoping Patrick Reed would get to 6 under, and that would be a better win for me.
All right.
So that's kind of what I was hoping.
And remind everybody who won the Shinnecock one.
That was Wyndham Clark. Wyndham Clark won the Shinnecock one. Next week is the last major of the year. which is the Royal. Now, of course, the Open Championship. You're not
Why
allowed
is
to.
the
You're
last
not
major
allowed to
in
call
July?
it. Well, they go April, May, June, July.
And the Ryder Cup is in August.
The Ryder Cup's not a major. The Ryder Cup's a team event, and that's every other year. This year is the President's Cup.
And what is that?
Are they home or away for the President? No, this year they're home for the President's Cup this year. I don't know exactly where they are, but the President's Cup is U.S. versus international, the world outside of Europe. Ryder Cup is U.S. versus Europe.
Okay.
And so they alternate each year. So this year's President's Cup. And the
Huh.
U.S. pretty much never loses the President's Cup. They haven't lost in like 25 years, the President's Cup. So should hopefully win that one. Royal Birkdale next week for the Open Championship. Always my favorite major of the year. Would you like to tell everybody what is going to be going on at Borrelli's throughout this huge weekend of great weather that's going to be upon us?
I certainly will.
Thank you.
Once again, Carver and Cuthbert broadcasting live from Borrelli's Taproom every Wednesday and Thursday, except next week because we're on vacation. 912 West Beach Street right here in Long Beach on Long Island, in New York, baby, home of the champion New York Knicks. That's right. So it's Thursday. So that means it's carnivore night. So come on down to Borrelli's and bring $42.99 with you. You get a choice of steak, veal, or pork, super salad, a dessert, bottomless beers, and endless wines for $42.99. And now on Thursday nights at 8 p.m., you get Current and Company live music here as well at Borrelli's. So come on down Thursday night, kick your weekend off right here at Borrelli's. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday this weekend, we have live entertainment with the wonderful and talented Rachel Schumacher. She's going to be here on Friday at 7. She's going to be here at Saturday at 7. She's going to be here at Sunday at 4 p.m. On Friday night, she's going to be followed by DJ Frankie Sims for the Friday night dance party. On Saturday, she's going to be followed by DJ TM Select for the Saturday night dance party. And on Sunday Fun Day, DJ TM Select will also be here as well. Come on down. Tons of bucket specials, great specials. And Fridays now, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats, your seats, whatever. It's now Frozen Fridays here at Borrelli's. Got the brand new frozen drink machine is here. It's right in the center of the bar. Come on down between 12 and 9 p.m. $8 frozen drinks, margaritas, pina coladas, good stuff. So chill up right here at Borrelli's on Fridays between 12 p.m. and 9 p.m. New Frozen Fridays. And next Wednesday is going to be bingo night hosted by bartender Tommy. Tommy's going to be here. Come down and meet him. It's packed. Get here early. Get a seat because I'm telling you, it's usually out the door here. Sponsored by Red Bull. So that's next Wednesday, July 15th, Bingo Wednesday with Tommy. Comedy coming up here at Borrelli's Taproom. You got Joey List coming up on July 14th. You got Jim Norton on July 21st. Des Bishop on July 29th. And Chris DiStefano will be here on August 5th. And as always, go to Borrelli'sTaproom.com, click and or go to Eventbrite.com and search Borrelli's Comedy for all the tickets remaining for these comedy shows that are coming up here. And there'll be more comedy shows announced for the remainder of August and into the fall, which we don't want to get here too fast, as much as football fans that we are.
Be here before you know it.
But no, slow it down.
51 days till college football kicks off.
Lazy, hazy days of summer right now. So
Get
keep
ready.
that slow. And don't forget, anytime you come to Borrelli's, mention the CNC podcast and get a free.
There goes the Mets car. They're on their
No.
way to Citi Field right now. Did you see that?
Oh, unless they've just heard us dogging them.
They're on their
They're
way.
looking for
Game
some
starts in
revenge.
30 minutes. Get there.
Mention the CNC podcast anytime you come down to Borrelli's and get a free No Live draft. And that's what's going on at Borrelli's right here, 912 West Beach Street in Long Beach. There you go, Mike.
We are here, Carver and Cuthbert live, Borrelli's Taproom.
We got to get a drink.
We do. We're going to do that. I think it's being efforted. I believe.
Phenomenal.
Now I do have breaking news for you. I know you always love when the breaking news sounder comes across on the show. And I had mentioned this to you before, and I was saying I wonder what the Anaheim Ducks were going to do with this Leo Carlsson situation. Of course, the Flyers signed him to an offer sheet last week.
Oh, you have NHL news?
I have NHL news, believe it or not,
Whoa.
on July 9th, which is pretty rare to have. The Ducks have matched the 5-year offer sheet that the Flyers signed Leo Carlsson to.
$90 million offer
That
sheet.
means that Carlsson will now have an average AAV of $18 million from this season through the 30 to 31 campaign. I saw a lot of people defending this AAV for him, and I think Leo Carlsson's a hell of a good young player. I do. for him to be the highest paid player in the NHL is a little too much. And all that it's going to do now, Paulie, is it is going to completely screw the entire league. Because now every single guy, and there's a lot of them that have done more than Leo Carlsson in their NHL careers, are going to walk into said management of their respective clubs and go, I'm better than that guy. I should be making more than him. So this is going to be a chain reaction that flips through the league. At least Kaprizov, when he got I believe Kaprizov was 17-3 or 17-2. At least Kaprizov could say, I've scored 1 billion goals, and Minnesota wanted to give, 18 million AAV, and the charts and graphs nerds will say, don't look at his stats. He does more than the stats because he's never, let's look at the stats. Let's do
What's
it.
McDavid gonna
People
ask
get
for?
mad about it anyway, so we might as well piss more people off.
$90
like we
million
haven't done already.
contract. Holy nuts.
Here it is for you. Leo Carlsson this past season, 29 goals and 38 assists, 67 points. Less than a point per game.
He's 21 years old.
Year before that, 20 goals, 25 assists, 45 points. He has 61 goals and 80 assists in his career. Yes, he's 21 years old. He will now make $18 million per season through the next 5 years.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
And I get what the Flyers were trying to do. They were trying to make a big swing on a really good young player. But, man, that's going to, and Chris says to waste away in Anaheim. Anaheim started to make the move this year. They're an up-and-coming team. You saw Anaheim with Q behind the bench and some of and Carlson's one of those guys that they have that they are getting better. Man, that's a big price tag to have now on your bill for the next few. But
what's your boy on the island going to make?
He's got how much? And he's just making 18. Shave's gonna ask 25. Shave's been so. Shave,
so if you're a GM in the league right now,
you can't be happy.
It is not a good day.
Can't be happy.
No.
If you're an agent, you're very happy.
Yes.
It's a good day for agents and players. It's a bad day for. Now, John does make a good point. The NHL salary cap is set to skyrocket over the next few years. Very true. But this guy shouldn't be getting $18 million a year. I don't care how good of a young player he is. He scored 30 goals. He scored, what did I say he scored? He scored 29 goals last year, 38 assists. Shouldn't be getting that. But
welcome to the party. The NHL is going to be very interesting.
Breaking news for you there, Paulie.
When's their next
breaking news on the fives?
Collective bargaining agreement coming up?
They actually have it done for a while now.
I'm just surprised with the way there's two sides of this, right? There's all the NHL owners. And, the Flyers go ahead and do this knowing it was going to cause all kinds of trouble. And you wonder that they were even allowed to even kind of do this with the way the economics are and stuff. But, man, at the end of the day, Bettman comes out every year, record-breaking revenue improvements every year. People still they're paying to go see the puck, whether it's in the buildings, streaming services. You got to buy 3 or 5 different sweaters for every team. The third jersey.
See, the Islanders are letting the fans make the new jersey. Did you see all that?
I did. I don't believe the number. 21,000 people have submitted. I don't believe that number.
I don't know. I saw about 21,000 different versions on Twitter yesterday.
I don't believe it.
So I only ask one thing when it comes to whatever the Islander.
It's gonna have an end up with a stick figure.
Whatever the Islander quote unquote fan created third jersey for next year, not this year coming up, the year after is going to be. I asked one thing because I'm a little upset that they got away from this because between 2000, 2001 and like 2010, they had that orange jersey. It was like orange with the blue kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I think they need to have some kind of orange sweater.
I would say that maybe a couple of years ago, but I tell you, and I thought the orange sweater for the Ducks was really hot when it first came out. But now that I'm kind of done with it. It's too much.
Done with it, huh?
Too much orange.
Okay.
Too much.
I don't think you can never not have too much orange. I think there's no such thing as too much orange.
Do me a favor. Without all these jerseys, can we just go back to whites at home, please?
That's never happened.
Enough. You want color. Whites at home. All the road teams come in with the color. That's what we need again. That's what we need.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Every home game
I've always been a white jersey
blue
home guy,
and
but
white.
it's not going to happen.
The Islanders and the Rangers, blue and white. Blue and white. Mix it up. Go back.
Change it up. Mix it up.
Shake it up.
Shake it up. Mix it up. Shake it up. Why not? Shake it up.
How many drawings did you send?
It's 50 days. I'm sorry, Eddie. 50 days until college football. I didn't send any in.
No?
I'm not going to send any
What
in.
about the kids? They draw one?
No.
Send them in.
They're not. I don't think they would take Willie's.
I'm going to draw a logo right now, and I'm
draw
going to
a
send one in.
I saw a
I'm
good
gonna
one.
put it on
There was so
Twitter.
many funny ones I
There's
saw
a
yesterday.
circle. There's
Someone,
a lighthouse.
someone made one.
There's a shark.
Someone made one with
with
a
a surfer in the
it was
background
Lou's face
and some broken hockey sticks floating in the water.
Slavarillo's face in the middle. Did you see that
Oh, I
one
did that.
floating around yesterday? I
That's
thought
great.
that was incredible. Reed's in the muck here. What is he doing? Look at where Reed's hitting out of.
Got some nerve.
Oh,
I didn't know they grew that stuff in Scotland.
Look at where he is.
It's a lovely day.
He's dropping a shot here. Wait, let's go. Patrick Reed out of the real thick stuff. Yeah, sailing away. He's not making that for par.
I don't know if the Gordon Fisherman. I think it's done. And I thought it was nice when they threw the Gordon Fisherman on the Bridgeport team for the Bridgeport Islanders. And now they're the Hammers. I think the Gordon Fisherman jersey is officially gone. That logo's done. I mean, it'll still be available in the team shop, but
It might be.
I think it's over.
It might be.
I think it's all over.
It's probably finished. So you're saying end of the line. No more. It's not happening. It's over.
Let it go.
I agree. I don't have any issue with that.
That crest really doesn't bring back a lot of great memories. Wasn't a lot of great stuff going on at that stage.
I guess.
Those are the Ziggy Palffy days, right?
They brought those in 95 to 97, I guess.
That's when Don Maloney went in as a Ranger agent and basically destroyed
Right.
the Islanders
And Milbury,
franchise.
that was the Milbury
he
area
was-
too. Well, Milbury came in after Malone.
Yeah.
But Milbury was when they brought the Fisherman jersey in.
It wasn't on the Maloney?
No, Milbury was the Fisherman jersey. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was right before him because when Milbury was hired, they had him in that jacket with the Fisherman starter jacket. They had him in that. I'm pretty sure Milbury was when they started the Fisherman jersey because it was like a new era of Islander hockey and all this stuff. And it ended up being the darkest times in the history of the franchise right after that. So that is unfortunate.
Dumb. Just
All right.
dumb.
Yeah, just completely
dumb.
completely finished. All right, before we talk about the actual World Cup quarters, which start today with France and Morocco and all those other things, would you like to address?
Yeah, I want to see some of these
how
comments.
upset people were with you.
You said this on the Instagram, right?
How upset people were with you yesterday
With
about
me?
your lack of knowledge of
With
the MLS
me?
salary
I
structure.
think you were on the show too, pal.
I know they were upset with both of us. I apologize.
Wow, it's almost up to 10,000. All right. Wow.
So yesterday, me and Paulie were discussing United States soccer and them losing to Belgium and all this, and we brought up the MLS and what a garage league it is, and how it's just not that good. And we got into how much money the guys make, and all I did was a simple Google search for what is the average salary of an MLS player, which came out to what, 600,000 something or whatever it was I said to you.
Can I read this one for you?
What is it?
Because it was a hidden.
So look, before you read the comments,
This was hidden by Instagram
just to catch everybody up, we got into a discussion about how much money these guys make and how that's part of the problem is the MLS is an awful league and they don't pay. But then these guys like Messi come in and make $25 million, and that kind of skews the salary. I said it can't be 600,000. If he's making 25, there's got to be guys making nothing. So I know you're going to read some of the comments, but I know the first couple that we got were, you morons should have looked at the median average salary price for the league, which I guess is like $320,000 instead of the 600. I'd say. And here's what I will get to before you even say the nasty stuff people said to us. This is why I don't watch that awful league.
I was going to tell you.
Okay? Because
I love being called a moron.
they do have fans. They don't have a lot, but they do have fans, and they're super nasty. So I don't want to deal with them anymore. I'm done with MLS.
So
I'll never go to
mean.
an NYCFC game again.
The mean league of soccer.
I wouldn't mind rooting for them, but now because of these people, I will never do it. And then another guy yelled at us. Go ahead. Give me some of your favorites.
What were you going to say?
About that, you don't know that the international players don't count towards the. I was like, no, I don't know that because I don't watch the dumb league. That's why I don't know that. So, sue me. I mean, we made some mistakes about the MLS salary structure yesterday. We're sorry.
This one that was hidden by Instagram to protect us. The foreigners are outside of the budget use banner.
Oh, that's what. But that's saying that the international guys don't count towards the whatever. Any other good ones?
These guys have been on the whole median thing. Just give the median. That's why you take
the median, chief. That's why I saw that one. That's why you take the median, chief. Again, we're sorry. We didn't know enough about MLS and how they do things. John with a great comment. MLS fans acting as soft as the MLS players, which is very true.
Ooh,
that's very true.
Oh boy.
Again, I'll say it till the day is long. Never bring an MLS goalie to the World Cup again. Okay? Never bring an MLS goalie to the World Cup. Go and find, like you did with Balogun, go and find somebody who was born here and they're playing. And like I said, that kid on Barcelona who's 20 years old, he could play for United States. Get him in the World Cup in 4 years from now. I don't need it. The other thing I'll give you before we get to the actual matchups, the other guy we were dragging yesterday, unless you have more on the nastiness of
I just wanted to,
MLS fans.
Is this a? Yeah, here it is.
Oh, there it is. See, that's the. So did TikTok people were mad too?
Let's see. Not too many.
Not too many on TikTok. Oh, this looks like more than not too many. The minimum isn't even six figures. Well, that would be. Is he right about that? I don't know. You see, I don't know about the
MLS is unwatchable. But the median keeps coming up. We were negligent in looking up the median.
Well, according to Mr. Who wrote that? Someone wrote there that the lowest salary is not even six figures. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. TikTok, but according to Google AI, the minimum salary is $104,000 per year in the MLS. But that's Google AI, and you guys yelled at me yesterday for that. So,
and the point of our discussion was the fact
that the league sucks.
That there's not a financial profit
that's what it
for
is.
Young people to develop and aspire to play in the Major League Soccer League, especially when you're a young kid and you can go steer towards football, basketball, MLB, and now the NHL.
But don't forget this either. The best players in America, and this was the first World Cup where they had 8, 9, or 10 of them, they don't play in the MLS. They play in the best leagues in Europe.
Even more in some.
So, I mean, Christian Pulisic plays in Italy.
Our best players don't want to play.
They have guys playing in the English Premier League. Adams is on Bournemouth, wherever he is. Speaking of this Pulisic, this came out this morning, and everybody has been really dragging this guy for the last 3 days.
You were dragging him a little yesterday.
I was, and deservedly so. The United States put out a statement that he sustained a bone bruise and a microfracture in his lower leg against Belgium.
Keep going. Be right
and
back.
He'll be sidelined for several weeks, sources confirmed to ESPN. So they wanted to make sure that even though everybody was very upset with this guy because he left the game the other night, they wanted to make sure that you knew that he had a microfracture in his lower leg. That's why he had to tap out against Belgium on Monday night.
Now read all of the NHL injuries during the playoffs.
Yeah, well, that's a different sport. It's a different sport, and those are tougher guys. That's just how
the
MLS
goes. People aren't going to like that. You just said that. Oh, man. Did you just say NHL guys are tougher than MLS guys? You got some nerve.
I can't believe that they had to go this is all calculated. It's like the Yankee stuff with Volpe, how they all had to go and rats were scurrying last night to make sure that the right narrative was put out and that he didn't say that and blah, 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 blah. This is the same thing that United States Soccer is doing this morning. There has been a strong narrative the last 3 days that this guy can hack it in terms of, and I think I put it best to you yesterday, and I think it was he's a good player. I'm not saying he's not a good player. He's a very good player. He can't be the guy to shoulder everything on his shoulders.
He's a good player on a team with better players.
And I saw, and you know who really doesn't like him? The old guard of the United States Soccer. I think it was Tim Howard and Landon Donovan doing I guess, obviously Donovan's on Fox doing games, and they do some podcast together. And they were really in on Pulisic, basically saying they don't even blame him. They think it's the people around him that are the problem. And they make him very unapproachable. Like he doesn't say hello to, and Donovan, I guess, being an announcer, he doesn't say hello to the announcers. He doesn't do interviews. He doesn't do all. And if you're the face of United States soccer in a home World Cup, that's why this stuff is being brought up, because the optics of it were not very good. But it's very calculated that they put this out to let you know. They want to let the people know who are hearing all this narrative that he's not tough and that he had a microfracture in his lower leg, and that's why he had to leave the game, and he wouldn't have played if they won and all this other stuff. Well, guess what? None of them are playing because the team got shredded. Okay, so nobody's playing anyway. He could have played the whole 90 minutes the other night. They got shredded by Belgium in that game. So I thought you'd like the Pulisic news that he's microfracture, bone bruise. What's that line by Herb Brooks in Miracle?
I hope he's going to be okay.
A bruise on the bone sure as hell ain't like a bruise on the heart. You know what they say to McClanahan in the locker room during the game, right? You're my hockey player. I want you to be a hockey player. That whole scene in the locker room. He had a bone bruise, Paulie. Guess good thing Herb Brooks isn't his coach.
Well, you said yesterday too. He was quoted saying he's got time to rest now, so he'll be all right.
He's got plenty of time to rest. Freddie,
head on back to AC Milan, baby.
Down.
Making some back.
Chris says protect street clothes Pulisic.
Good stuff.
It is what it is. I'm kind of over it now. Just don't get fooled 4 years from now when they sell you that the United States have this really good team, and I'm sure they're going to find some other
you were
player.
selling me on this team this year.
I was, and I learned my lesson.
Done?
I learned. Well, I'm going to root for them. I'll always root for them in the World Cup, but do not get blinded thinking that they are at the level of these other teams, because they're not going to be. Even 4 years from now,
I think that's what I said before
will
the whole
not be.
damn thing started.
You did, and I have learned my lesson, and I will not foolishly. I'll root and I'll be excited for their games and all that, but I will not think that they would ever beat a team like Belgium again.
A hopeful, positive twist on this is that maybe, just maybe, in the next 2 to 4 years, if the United States Soccer Federation can find a way to
not have a 38-year-old traffic cone playing defense in the World Cup, that'd be helpful.
Maybe a 30.
To not have an MLS goalie at the World Cup, that would be helpful.
Look,
not have a midfield that's nowhere near on the same level as all the top clubs in Europe and South America, that would be helpful.
So, like I said, there's a little bit of hope there. Maybe they can find a way. All they have to do is look at all the rest of the major sports in the United States.
Yeah, that stuff's, a lot of people like to do that. I don't subscribe to the whole, if you took our best athletes and you made them that. It's a difficult. You got to learn how to all these games. You got to have the training from the start and have the right training. A lot of those things don't matter.
You like my logo for the Islanders?
That is a good logo. I will say it's a very good logo. Eddie says Morocco today, boys.
My logo for the Islanders.
In 4 years, it'll all be right in front of him. He says 4 years from now, Paulie, it'll all be right in front of him.
I'm done with that saying.
Maybe they should hire Booney.
Change it up. How about a new
Get
manager
Booney
with
in.
a new slogan?
New manager with a new slogan.
Manager with a new slogan. Get out there and win. Get out there and hit the ball. Don't strike out.
Carver and Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio. You're live from Borrelli's Taproom in Long Beach on the island on a doors open Thursday. Beautiful day down here today to come and hang out with Tommy down at the bar. We have 4 quarterfinals beginning today. France and Morocco in Foxborough. Very exciting stuff for that. This is a rematch of the semis 4 years ago in Qatar, where France beat Morocco 2-0 in the semis. What worries me is Morocco's missing their best offensive player today, which is not good when you're going up against the best team in the entire tournament. So I think it's a bit of Morocco's very good, but they're going to have to really batten down the hatches here. And the problem is that, France gets one. Morocco's going to look to press a little bit more.
Come on, Mike. Who are you picking? Who you got? Who you got, Mike?
Who you got? Quarterfinal 1 today in Boston Stadium. I am taking France 3-1 over Morocco. 3-1.
All right.
France today in quarterfinal 1. Who do you got?
I have France 3-0.
3-0, huh?
3-0.
3-0 for you.
Yes.
Tomorrow, quarterfinal 2.
Okay.
Spain and Belgium in Los Angeles. Belgium, of course, coming off the win against the gutless United States team the other night, which couldn't get it done. Has Belgium found something? They looked very sleepy early in this tournament, and now have come alive here in the last game and a quarter, I guess you could say, after being down 2-0 to Senegal. I like Spain tomorrow.
How many goals?
2-0. 2-0 Spain. Spain has not allowed a goal yet in this tournament. They have conceded nothing. And I expect that to continue tomorrow against Belgium. They are the best midfield, I think, in the entire tournament. Great defensive structure. I expect them to win. What do you got?
2-2. Penalties.
Really?
Spain in penalties.
Spain in penalties. Huh? 2-2 Spain in penalties. I like it.
Too close to call.
I'm
showing Belgium a little respect, obviously.
Argentinian refs for the France-Morocco game. Yes, but the refs of all...
No, wow. It's just terrible that you have to bring that up. Isn't it terrible? Just to think that there might be some kind of stuff going on there. Isn't it terrible?
There's nothing going on with the refs.
See what's happened with the World Cup?
There's nothing going on
Tearing
with the
people
refs.
apart now, Michael.
It's
conspiracy theories. It's all about Argentina.
Doubleheader Saturday
Let's go.
for you. England, Norway. 5 o'clock East. Miami. Gonna have that game at Hard Rock. England coming off the monster win at the Azteca against Mexico. Norway, huge upset over Brazil. Erling Haaland, Harry Kane. I feel like the win over Mexico is going to, and England seems to, they always end up falling on their face at some point. But I don't think that this will be it. I think that they'll find a way. 3-2 England in extra time.
Wow.
In extra time. England find a way over Norway. Haaland with 2 goals for Norway in that game. Harry Kane with 2 goals for England. I think it's going to be a really fun game. What do you got?
I got 1-1. Norway in
1-1.
penalties.
You know, I was listening to somebody who was thinking that too. They like the low scoring with England. They think both teams are going to be a little let down after huge wins, and that it could be a little bit of sleepy start.
1-1 Norway in penalty kicks.
Man, you got England going out in penalties,
I know,
huh?
I'm sorry.
What is this, 1986?
I know,
mean,
I'm
I
sorry.
can't believe you.
Sorry.
And then Argentina.
You think you talk about games getting tight? Games are going to be really tight. Not so much in France's.
I agree.
But these kind of teams that are a little closer together. Tight.
Argentina and Switzerland Saturday night in Kansas City.
Why are they even playing this game?
Why are they playing? Cape Verde and Egypt were very close.
Yeah, I know. But
to sending Argentina home.
Come on. What you got?
Swiss missing one of their best players, this Zombie.
You have Argentina. I have Argentina. It's
wow. You're just putting it in for me, huh?
Yeah, how many goals?
Just putting it in.
How many goals you got?
2-0 Argentina.
2-0. All right.
2-0 Argentina.
I'll up you one. I'll say 3-0.
Wow. Giving them no shot.
No.
Come on, Reed.
No shot. So
See
that
this
would
miss.
get us.
Is that for par?
France.
Come on, dude. Back-to-back bogeys for Patrick Reed. Oh, well, so much for that.
Belgium. You have England. I got Norway. We both have Argentina.
What do you got? So I got France versus Spain.
I have France versus Belgium.
You think Belgium wins on penalties? I thought you said Spain on penalties. You say Belgium on penalties, huh? Believe you said Spain on penalties.
All right, so we got France versus Spain, so we can do who you got.
Great
there.
matchup.
And then we're split on the England-Norway game.
I think Spain are going to beat France.
No.
I'm going with that.
I'm sorry. Yeah,
I know that France have the best offense.
Yeah,
I think Spain have structurally the best midfield and
I'm
defense.
sticking with what I said yesterday. France and Argentina in the final.
I'll stick
And
what I
France
said
winning this
yesterday.
year.
Spain, England in the final.
Okay. All right.
And as much as my wallet wants England to win that, I think Spain would probably beat them. So my wallet and my heart are rooting for England. My head says that Spain is going to win the
All right.
World Cup.
I'm keeping the sheet, so we got something to talk
The
about.
sheet of integrity. You're keeping the sheet of integrity
yes.
right there. So when we come back from vacation,
Yes.
you're going to have the sheet of integrity out, and we'll see how we did.
The sheet of integrity with real.
So I should ask you the sheet of integrity. Who's going to win the home run derby? The sheet of integrity. Who's going to win? Is Ben Rice going to win the home run derby? Then I'll give you that sheet of integrity for when we come back.
Well, I can't say that now without knowing who's coming.
You need all the participants.
Yeah,
You're going to pick whoever the
especially
Phillies
if-
end up sending up.
If Harper or Schwarber get in there, I mean,
Eddie, that's a great point. This Holland has a shot to become the new face of soccer if he could somehow lead them to the title. He's kind of close to that.
Of soccer. You know how many championships the guy has in the Premier League?
Well, I was just gonna say.
Come on.
He's done a pretty damn good job of becoming a pretty big face
doesn't need the
already.
World Cup.
Now, he's obviously not Messi or Ronaldo, but he's also super young and has a chance to eventually get there. He is he's this big Viking dude with long hair. He's fun to watch.
He's like I said, he's won so much already. He's having a blast.
How many championships he's won with? Now he's led the Premier League in goal scoring too the last few years. Most goals in the Premier League.
That I can't vouch for as far as that is. I mean, obviously,
I know Salah had it a
as some
couple
of our
years
fans would say, one Google search and you'll find the answer.
Some wouldn't say that.
Let's see here.
Last 5 years. See if I can get that for you.
Erling Haaland has won 2 Premier League titles in his career.
Multiple Golden Boot winner. He has scored 112 goals in the last 5 years in the Premier League.
Pretty good.
112.
And he's got 2
Mo Salah's next
2
with 96 and Ollie Watkins with 77. Salah and Haaland have dominated the Golden Boot over the past several campaigns. Haaland secured the award 3 times. So 3 times in 4 years, he's won the Golden Boot for the Premier League in that aspect of it. So that's where he's been on that. So, Eddie, to answer your question, kind of, he's already a pretty big face. He's been the best player in the biggest league in the world over the last 4 or 5 years. So I think that's pretty good. But
he's all right, man.
I thought of this too. Even if he won this and they got to the last 4 and they got to the semis, that's such a massive thing for Norway. Like even them, you know how sometimes most teams and most countries wouldn't care about being in the 3rd place game? I feel like Norway would. Like they'd want that. Like finishing 3rd place in a World Cup would be pretty massive for them if they were able to get there. Because the 2 losers in the semis, they still have to unfortunately go play in a.
I'll tell you this:
game.
if Norway can get past England and they end up playing Argentina, I give Norway a pretty good chance against Argentina. I really do.
Mets are already losing.
Get out.
Yeah, I'm sorry to tell you. Didn't take long.
So did you hear what I just said?
Yes.
If Norway beats England,
Yeah.
how do you fare them against Argentina? You give them a chance?
Argentina, I would take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
But when you get that far, I mean, anything can happen at that point. When you get that far, nothing's impossible. But even to this level, for them getting to the last 8, it's like Morocco last time. They ended up getting to the semis.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think anything's impossible. When you have a guy like that, if you could just get him the ball in the box,
Which is how they've been doing it. That's how Norway's been winning.
Get it done. Yankees and Mets both underway. Lane Thomas with a solo homer for the Mets. I mean, for the Royals, excuse me. The Mets are down 1-0 in the top of the 1st.
Thomas on your dingers today?
No.
All right.
Matt Olson was. He hit one for the Braves. Got Matt Olson in. And the Yankees and Rays are underway at the Trop. So.
Oh, boy. You were just rooting for base hits, man. Just rooting for base hits.
Should just be rooting for base hits at this point. I mean, Eddie, I can't do the college football talk. When we come back from vacation, we're not on next week. When we come back the week after that, I'll start to. He's been asking us every day. I'll start to ramp up the college football talk, the previews for the college football.
You know, I don't know if we want to ramp it up too early because
Did you see the Notre Dame jerseys for the Stadium Series game and against Wisconsin? They're playing at Lambeau.
Really?
So you know how every year they do that one game where they put on like the Stadium Series jerseys or whatever it is?
Show me.
I'll show it to you. A lot of people don't like them. Don't like the new Notre Dame jersey for the game against
We're going to
Wisconsin.
be doing so much college football. I don't know if we want to get too crazy too soon.
Well, Eddie's excited. He's a college football guy. So they kind of got like this like block. People don't like how the numbers
Well, I
look
got to
on
tell
it.
you, it's not.
See how they have the
It's
but
not,
I mean it's got the Notre Dame
it's not too much
color
of a
in
break
it and
off
the
of
gold
what they usually
gold
do.
numbers, but that weird like outlining that they have in them. People don't like.
It's like construction decals on it.
Yeah. And Wisconsin's wearing these horrific things
it's
in it.
Wisconsin.
Nobody cares because it's Wisconsin.
What do you expect?
That's why. You see that this photo's a little bit better. I like the stripes on the shoulders.
Yeah, that I like.
Eddie, I think they look good, man. I think that the Notre Dame jerseys look good for the Stadium Series. Obviously, I'm a little bit of a Notre Dame traditionalist. I like the
Same here.
usual
Here.
threads, but it does happen that way. All right. Wrapping up.
Speaking of that, remember there was a big hullabaloo there not too long ago about the
Hullabaloo.
Yankees wearing those extra jerseys, and I haven't seen them.
It's because they're not going to wear them.
Okay, thank you. Good.
They're not going to wear them.
I don't want to see them.
They got that too much bad publicity. They're still worried too much about where Volpe's, if he wants to play second base or not. Why don't you one more time, before I give you all the final who you got for the weekend and for the week? We're not going to be here because we're going to be getting out of here in a couple minutes. But before we do, Paulie, why don't you let everybody know what is happening at Borrelli's over the next weekend and the next few weeks?
All right. Broadcasting live Wednesdays and Thursdays, except next week from Borrelli's Taproom right here, 912 West Beach Street, Long Beach, New York. New York, baby. Home of the champion New York Knicks. Yeah, I'm going to say that probably every time until basketball season starts because we waited 53 years to be able to say that. Anyway, it's carnivore night here because it's Thursday. For $42.99, come on down to Borrelli's Taproom tonight. You get a choice of veal, pork, or steak, super salad. You get a dessert, and then you get bottomless beers and endless wines, all for $42.99. Or you can just come on down, hang out, get whatever you want here off the great Borrelli's menu. Walk in here for free. And also at 8 o'clock, you're going to get live music from Current Company. That's every Thursday night now. Current Company right here on Carnival night. Thursday nights here down at Borrelli's. Okay, we got lots of stuff going on the weekends as always here, including just the great menu and all the bucket specials and stuff. But we have a special musical weekend this weekend because Rachel Schumacher is going to be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Friday, she'll be teamed up with DJ Frankie Sims. And on Saturday, she'll be teamed up with DJ TM Select. And then on Sunday, Fun Day, Rachel Schumacher will be teamed up with DJ TM Select again. So come on down here. In addition to Saturday and Sunday, the other special thing going on Friday now is Frozen Fridays here at Borrelli's Taproom. So from 12 p.m. to 9 p.m. on every Friday now, come on down for $8. You get an amazing frozen drink here at Borrelli's. I believe it's margarita and pina colada. They might have some other stuff there too, but it's all good stuff. So that's Frozen Fridays now, every Friday for the rest of the summer. 12 to 9 p.m., $8 frozen drinks here at Borrelli's. Next Wednesday is going to be Bingo Wednesday here at Borrelli's, hosted by bartender Tommy. It's sponsored by Red Bull. So come on down, win great prizes. It's always packed night down here. Come down off the beach. Always a great night hanging out with Tommy. Comedy coming up here at Borrelli's. Joe List on July 14th, Jim Norton on July 21st, Des Bishop on July 29th, and Chris DiStefano on August 5th. All tickets at Borrelli'sTaproom.com. Or go to Eventbrite.com and search Borrelli's Comedy. So that's everything that's coming up here, too. So special theme nights coming up here, music nights return here on Wednesdays. The YouTube band, New Year's Days is going to be here. Free show on the 22nd, I believe, 7 p.m. start. Come down for that. And then there is the Beach Country Night with the best of Kenny Chesney, Zach Brown, some Jimmy Buffett, and some other great country, singing about beach, salt life, and all that other good stuff. So come on down for that as well. Again, always go to Borrelli'sTaproom.com for all the information and follow Borrelli's at Borrelli's Long Beach on Instagram. And then we're also on TikTok and on Facebook and all that other good stuff. And that's what's happening at Borrelli's this week. And a reminder, come into Borrelli's anytime, mention the CNC podcast and get a free meal draft. And, next week is probably a really good time to do it because we won't be here. So come on down and represent CNC Podcast. Walk in here, mention us, and get a free drink. And that'll be like me and Mike buying you guys a drink while we're on vacation. All right? There you go. That's what's happening, Mike.
That does sound pretty good. If you just come down and do that, it is going to feel like that. All right, we only have a couple minutes left. So we got to get out of here. Who you got? Yankees at Nationals this weekend. 2 out of 3 for the Yankees.
You're taking 2 out of 3?
I am, only because Zach Littell and Michaelis are pitching for the Nats on Friday and Saturday. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, but we still have Austin Wells in our lineup. We have Cody
He
Bellinger
stinks.
can't hit. Goldschmidt can't hit. Jazz can't hit. Who else?
Everybody? Yeah.
Pretty much. Man, so I'm gonna say the Nats win the series.
Yeah, it's just I guess I can't blame you the way the
But if the
Yankees
Yankees win today, they're back in it. Turn it around.
All right, sure. Mets Red Sox 3 this weekend at Citi Field.
Come on, Mets, show us something.
Oh, now suddenly you're rooting for the Mets.
No, I'm not. I'm not rooting for them. I'm just saying, show us something. Show your fans something here before these monsters start coming into your schedule after the All-Star break. Give the fans something.
They got a tough road after the All-Star break.
Give the fans something
anyway.
and help your old buddy Yankee fans out, making sure that the Sox can't gain any kind of ground on us. How about that? So let's go Mets. Let's go Mets this weekend.
Ben Rice wins the home run derby on Monday night.
Yeah. I need to see the rest of the lineup, man.
I need the rest of the guys in so I can actually bet on it. They haven't put the odds up yet.
Yeah.
I need the odds for the home run derby.
I hope Benny does well. Hope he doesn't hurt himself. And I hope he has a lot of fun.
I gave you all the World Cup already. We
Yes.
did all that. I'll give you one last who you got for this weekend.
What sport?
Fighting for the first time in 5 years.
Yes.
Conor McGregor against Max Holloway Saturday night. T-Mobile in Las Vegas.
Sorry.
McGregor hasn't fought since 2021,
Yeah, it's
where he broke his leg in that fight.
yeah.
Holloway has fought 10 times since then,
Yeah.
including earlier this year. Now, Holloway and they fought each other, I think it was 13 years ago they fought, but that was when McGregor was actually a fighter. There's a lot of money coming out. I can't see McGregor beating this guy on Saturday night. It's got to be Holloway. The one thing we have an MMA guy at Bet Rivers who comes on our show, and he was telling me yesterday that the move up in weight, because Conor's fighting, I guess, in the 170s or something, and that's better for him. He's a little heavier. That might help him out than fighting in the 150s. But it's going to be interesting to see. He always attracts attention, where most of it's usually negative.
Do you know what his cut is? What these guys are guaranteed?
Oh, lots of money. If Conor's fighting, he didn't come back for nothing. He's gonna be getting some. And I'm sure he's still owed fights off of whatever his deal was.
I hate to say it. I think this is another big Conor PR thing, and I think he gets taken out.
He's still got to go. This isn't like one of these Netflix fix jobs. I mean, he's still got to go in there and fight.
I know. I think he's going to get taken out.
I would have to go take Holloway on Saturday night. If there's a who you got, I'm going to take Holloway.
For us Irish guys, like to get behind the patties and stuff, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it.
Eddie says that when we come back, the Yankees will be 10 games above 500.
What?
Oh, he says actually the 8-ball says no dice. He says they will not be 10 games over 500 when we come back. Paulie, great job. As always, it goes fast.
Yeah, we're going to miss everybody next week.
We are not here next week.
It's nice to kind of, get a little bit of a break. And we'll have tons to talk about. Obviously, whoever wins the World Cup.
So Wednesday the 22nd.
Yankees. We'll talk about the amazing All-Star game they're going to see.
Wednesday the 22nd.
Wednesday the 22nd.
Noon East will be back here.
And then straight through.
We'll know who's won the Open Championship by then, too.
And then straight through to college football season.
This guy's in the sticks again.
And the NFL. Football is around the corner. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. But also still want to enjoy the sunny beaches. And that's what I'll be doing next week, pal.
Well, enjoy it. Have a great time. And back
to the crew in the
Wednesday,
chats.
July 22nd.
And all our MLS fans.
Oh, man, the
we
MLS
do appreciate
fans,
you.
them,
all kidding aside.
And please come down and see Tommy and everybody here at Borrelli's while we're away.
Yes.
And say hi to them and have a good time. Mike Carver, Paul Cuthbert, Go Sports Radio, live from Borrelli's Taproom in Long Beach on the island. Have a great weekend. And next week, we'll see you on the 22nd.